Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am back. Today is September the 2nd, 2022. We're going to talk about AMD today. And we're going to talk about the big red day that occurred yesterday in the market for AMD. Now, you guys can tell from this article from the Motley Fool, or it's a video. They're trying to tell us this is the reason why AMD and NVIDIA are down today. Now, that was yesterday. So here we are one day later. And it's just amazing to me how these articles, these videos are conducted after the fact. Have you noticed that? They're quick to give us an answer as to why stocks are down certain days after the market has went down. So from our viewpoint, how in the world does that assist us? How does that help us out, right? If we were looking for AMD to go up prior to September 1st, why would you come out and create an article or a video and tell me that this is why it's down? If you knew why AMD and NVIDIA are down, why didn't you give us a heads up way ahead of time so that we can make the necessary adjustments to our strategy? This is another reason why I tell you all, don't pay attention to videos and articles after a price move has already occurred, because it does not benefit us. The market has already gone down. If I was a buyer, this article that we're looking at right now, it helps me at all. It does not help me. It does not give me one benefit to even look at the article because the move has already occurred. Now, if the Motley Fool would have came out, let's say August the 30th, August the 29th, and said this is the reason why AMD is going to go down, and it actually happened, then hey, we need to start paying attention to the Motley Fool or whoever created that idea that it was going to go down in price for AMD, because they know something. They gave us a heads up. This is why I do what I do. I create price predictions. I give everyone the heads up as to how market prices are going to move. Now, there's times to where it doesn't go right. I get it. But for the most part, consistently, we are on par on how price moves and where it's going to go. I did a video in AMD on the 29th of August telling you all that AMD was going to go down way before the Motley Fool came out with their article. Way before September 1st. So if you guys want to join me, hit the like button, and also subscribe to the channel, because this is what I do. I try to make sure that we stay ahead of our competition. That is how we are able to win in the markets. That's how we're able to profit from stocks, is by predicting where the market is headed so we can already be in position and win. So this is where the price was at AMD when I did the video. August the 29th is when the market opened up here. So 3 or 4 days of trading, we've seen the market in AMD go from a close on August the 29th, $88.49, to a low of yesterday of $78.52. You guys can clearly see that the market in AMD is going down. Now, how am I able to predict that way before the Motley Fool comes out with this article telling us that this is the reason why AMD is down? Right now, according to this article, though, this is the reason why AMD and NVIDIA are down in price. It's because government regulations, they're coming into the business of these two semiconductor companies. New government regulations might affect future revenue growth for the semiconductor industry. They're telling them, hey, don't sell your chips to China. They need to have certain license requirements, and it's effective immediately. Market doesn't like when government comes and impede itself on its daily business operations, because it restricts the ability of the company to make money. This is what's going on. So this is why AMD and NVIDIA went down massively yesterday. Now, for NVIDIA, you guys can see that the market went massively down, right? It went as low. It closed 7.67% yesterday. But even in this particular situation, in NVIDIA, I told you all on the 24th that NVIDIA was still going to go down. Way before this information came out about the government telling them how to transact with China, I had this idea already on a chart. So let's go back to AMD. Okay, because pretty good call. I definitely want us to see that we were on course to continue to see the market in AMD go all the way down here to our $73 price. But as we saw market go down in AMD, hey, take some profitability. Take some profits off the table. This is the name of the game. This is how we're able to be consistently profitable and play for another day. So that buyers coming in and taking back. Because I'm quite sure on my video on August the 29th, this was a price target, right? 84 was a price target. Then my next price target was around 80. See, you should have been nibbling off of this move lower in AMD on those particular days. Now, let's go ahead and cut this out. I want to look at this on the monthly chart real quick in AMD, because this is the biggest contention that I have into the market in AMD. Is for us to see buyers continue to hold this $73 area, the $74 area. Because if so, this is the buy zone, right? We're nearing a buy point into the market in AMD. Will the market hold that? It's yet to be determined. Looking at AMD on the weekly chart, you guys can tell that we're currently seeing a pretty good spread occur on the weekly chart for AMD, which is right here. Okay. Now the market obviously has found some buyers, right? We're seeing the price close off of the lows in AMD right now. So that tells me that right there around that $80 price, that $84 price is where buyers are coming in. So the effect that the government coming into AMD doesn't look like it's really impacting AMD as much as it is NVIDIA. It doesn't look like that. And currently the buyers are seeing this as a buying opportunity. Now, just because people come in and buy something doesn't mean that they're going to hold it for the next 5 years. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Of whenever people say buy, they may buy in 1 hour and sell it in 3 hours. Okay, we're noticing that buyers are coming in the market though to support price in AMD. Let's look at this on a 3-day chart. Okay, because currently my expectation would be for us to continue to see the market in AMD try to maintain its price within these two horizontal lines that I got drawn on my chart. Okay, now that will be a great outlook for us to see price in the long term continue to trend higher. I would definitely say that. So we need to keep our eyes open on that in the long term purview for AMD. As long as this market continues to bounce into these two lines, which is drawn on my chart, the expectation will be for the market to eventually do that and break out. Okay, that will be the expectation. Now, is it going to happen? That is what we're waiting for. Okay, because it may be a long process as we continue to see this market bounce between these two lines. This is AMD on the 2-day chart. Okay, so this is where buyers are now entering the market in AMD. Okay, right around here, which is another good indication for us to possibly see the market maintain stability. Now, I'm not saying that the market's going to explode, that it's going to hit $150. No. But what we're noticing currently is stability, is that buyers are still willing to open up their wallets and buy AMD around that $80 price. So now what should we do? Right? How should we be acting right now in AMD? Well, to me, I don't think we're in a rush. I think the market in AMD is going to continue to give us opportunity to see what's going to happen. Now, obviously, I'm still leaning more towards AMD going down in price. I'm leaning towards that because of prior areas of resistance. Okay, one area is already here around 100. That's the biggest resistance area. And seeing how price fell lower from AMD, this will be the next area of restriction right around here. Okay, so I would say, let me show you where these areas of resistance are. Okay, so let's keep this real. We should not be bullish into the market in AMD until we see price take out these three top horizontal lines, period. Now, if you're a buyer, like I said, buyers are coming into the market now in AMD around 82. So if they're coming in around $80, $82, right? And market moves up here towards 90, that's 11% profitability. So yeah, that's a pretty good run. People will take profits around 90. If you see the market run up to 95, they'll take profits there as well. Okay. So now I'm going to continue to just sit back and relax. This is how you're able to be non-emotional when you see price charts and when you see news come out across all these other media platforms. The chart is telling us how we should be thinking. And as of right now, I'm just chilling. Just going to wait until the market gives us more information. Now, like I told you, I'm still leaning to seeing AMD price go down, but we know as buyers came into the market, so I want to see them. I want the buyers to prove to us that they're willing to move the market, that they're willing to push price up, because if so, then guess what? It's our turn to be a buyer. The last price prediction, we were a seller. Now, buyers continue to move and continue to show us that strength is coming in AMD. We'll become a buyer then. That's one of the biggest reasons as to why retailers have an advantage over the other markets. Join me. What do you think though? Where are we going to go in AMD for the month of September, October? Will price continue to trend lower, or will we finally see market begin to break back up above $100? Let's see. We'll have time. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.